Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox video, and today we're going to be checking out the preview for the next upcoming update, which is called Space in the New Light. So this will be update 35 once it eventually releases. Fingers crossed it will be within this year, before the new year. But anyway, so the more realistic graphics update. This is something they've been teasing pretty much for half of the year at this point. I can't remember the last time we had an update. It's been quite a while. They've been working hard on this, from what I understand, for quite a while. So, immerse yourself in a new universe more realistic than ever before with our new physically based graphics system. Glowing lights. Hot objects emit light based on the temperature, so you can light up your simulation with intense impacts. I wonder if that works at brown dwarfs with their little glow. I wonder if that actually finally works. Space goggles. Stars and collisions are blindingly bright in real life, so we've enhanced the way you see the universe sound action while preserving realism. Localized glows. Objects now only glow in hot areas, like those created from collisions, instead of being surrounded by a single uniform glow. Okay, that's cool. Smoother blending clouds. Gas and dust clouds now smoothly pass over planets instead of creating sharp intersections. Oh yes, I remember those. Yes, that's clearing. That's really cool. Edit objects simultaneously. You can now edit the properties of multiple objects at once. To select multiple objects, hold down Control and click on each object you want to include. Try doubling the mass of every planet in the solar system, or do basic math by typing 3.14 to multiply by pi. Very nice. Actions at the press of a button. Use the new action buttons at the top of every properties tab to easily manipulate objects, quickly fight a planet, explode it, and more. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the, we're going to get a little tutorial about it. Oh, hello. One thing I notice is different is I see more asteroid particles. You see, if you look where the Milky Way is, those black dots, they did not used to be there. Well, they look different. Space is full of extremes. Some things appear painfully bright like stars, others too dark without specialised cameras like Pluto. Let's see how Universe Sandbox realistically simulates how things look in space and why the most useful view isn't always realistic. Okay, hello. I love these custom camera moves. Right, hello. Right, so how's Earth looking now with the new graphics? There it is. I want to say it does actually look a little more detailed on the surface, I have to say. Right. Or does it? I want to say it does. Yeah. I have to have a look at before and after. The sun lets us see during the day, and we can easily see it from Earth. In real life, the ultraviolet light from the sun can damage your eyes if you look directly at it. It's so bright it hurts to look at, so why doesn't it look so bright right now? There you go. Universe Sandbox automatically tones down the brightness of nearby stars as if you're wearing space goggles so the light doesn't blind you. This adjustment allows us to look at bright objects like the sun. Oh yes. Let's see how bright the sun would look to your eyes in space. Caution, it's going to get very bright. Oh, no way. Right, there's the sun. Let's see how the sun would look to your eyes without the space goggles. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow. The sun now appears blindingly bright. If you look at the sun in real life, the intensity of its light and the ultraviolet limits can damage your eyes. Thankfully, there's no ultraviolet light to damage your eyes in Universe Sandbox. But the sun still emits so much light that it saturates the human eye, making it appear larger than it physically is. Oh, so how far does it actually... So where are we? So that's from the distance. So the distance of Jupiter's roughly here. About all the way out to good old Neptune sort of distance. So let's try this. We've got to try this with the largest stars because they're going to be absolutely insane. So there's Neptune's distance from the sun. If you go really far out, the sun glow, it's still reaching the Pluto range. Okay, but that looks good, doesn't it? Right. I quite like that. Get some really cool, stunning visuals now. Okay. This apparent increase in size is similar to looking at your phone's flashlight from close up. The light is so bright that it overwhelms your eyes and appears larger than the physical LED. Compare this to putting a piece of paper of your fingertip in front of it. Earth's atmosphere reduces the sun's light by 23%, so the sun looks even larger in space as this extra light reaches your eyes. Oh yes. Let's see if going 5 times further away to Jupiter makes the sun easier to look at. Well, we just kind of tried that. Did look slightly different, but let's go all properly to Jupiter now. Okay, that's a little better, but the sun is still incredibly bright even as far away as Jupiter. Very cool. Jupiter looks pretty dark at the moment from how we're looking. Is that what the space goggles maybe make Jupiter brighter? Jupiter looks extra dark compared to normal. Okay. Oh, where are we going? Hello. What's going on there? But the side of Jupiter that faces the sun is very dark. This is because as you move further from a star or any light source, the amount of light emitted by that source spreads out over a larger area. This scientific principle, called the inverse square law, means that it's about 16 times less light illuminating Jupiter than Earth, since Jupiter is about 5 times further away from the sun than Earth is. Yes. So I'm guessing the space goggles make it look brighter. That's how it would have looked before the update. Yes, okay. The sun is a bright light source in which the solar system, but without stars. Much of the space is quite dark. Let's see how we can light up a scenario where there are no stars. Okay, right. Let's see what's going on here. Right, hello. Here, 100 random moons orbit Earth and will gravitationally interact and collide with each other. There are no stars in this simulation. In reality, we won't be able to see Earth or any of the moons until they start colliding. Instead, Sandbox has helper lights so we can see what's going on. Okay, yes. Yeah, I want to say that Earth looks a lot more detailed. Just looking at the Himalayas there, above India, the China area, I want to say that looks more detailed. How the city lights look. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm sure those... That's a cool view. I'm sure those city lights, I want to say, look slightly more detailed as well. We'll do a full check out of Earth and all the planets once we get through the tutorial. But let's see what's going on here. Play the simulation to cause chaos. Yes, please. Okay, here you go. Right. Okay, so you can see the glows. So individual impact marks, like it said in the patch notes, now create the light rather than just slight glowing areas. Right, as the moons collide, the cooler ones glow red, while the hotter ones glow white hot. Their temperature determines what colour the light the moons or any object, including stars, emit, a process called black body radiation. It might be hard to see what colour light these moons emit with our helper light on. Let's turn that off. So let's go to the realistic... so we turn that off. Okay. So we turn the space goggles off. Right. Make the collisions realistically bright. Caution, it's going to get bright. Ah! Yeah. There's a lot of collisions. You can't see nothing. This is because the sun is much further than Earth, so we are than we are from these moons. So more light from the many collisions fills our vision, making them appear much brighter. Oh yeah. Okay. So space goggles back on. Get the full look of it again. So that simulation was playing the entire time. We couldn't see anything. It's all just hidden away. I quite like it. The glows and stuff definitely look a lot more, well, realistic. I mean, that's what it's all about. They definitely look better than what it did before. Space looks more realistic than ever, and we encourage you to try customizing your view of the cosmos in advanced view settings. Have a peek in there. The universe is truly beautiful, and we hope you enjoy exploring space in a new light. Oh, yes. Okay. How's that? That object looks pretty, Oh, yes. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now we are on to back to our things. It looks like the control menu's changed a bit. What's going on here? Right. What's that? That's the transform. Okay, search. Okay, what we'd have to do as well is get our view modes back in here. So, for instance, we can drag these down here and increase this bar. So that's how I do it normally. So I have to get all my bits back because normally I have all of the main sort of stuff in the bar like it used to have long ago, but yeah, normally I have that sort of stuff in there. The background icon's changed, I can see that. Okay, there we go, there's a rough view of some of the different things. Alright, so just saw in the object menu there, that grid looked different for a second there. Oh, I want to say it did. Right. That looks good, doesn't it? Right, so let's go to here. Right, so now let's actually, I want to get the full patch notes up because there's definitely more stuff in there. So let's see. I'm just going to get the patch notes up. See all of the secrets, because that little intro screen only shows the real main points, but there's probably a lot more stuff in there. But yeah, look at go. So these particles here, these didn't used to show up like that in the simulation. That's see, look, you can see them there. Look, those asteroid belt, that didn't used to look like that. They're all named by the looks of things now. Oh, there's so many major asteroid belt objects got names now. That's we've got like the whole asteroid belt name now. That's quite good because normally they used to be just called sun ring particles, so that's quite good. Right, so the sun itself. So, oh, that looks different, doesn't it? You can't really see the surface view, or the you know, you could see the little spots on it, but you can't really see that now. So let's have a little play. Space goggles off, so you just get blinded by the sun. So turn it off. So that's what it looks like. What about helper light? What does that do? Does that affect the sun in any way? Okay. Interesting. Okay, but yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? It looks more like the space engine way of things with the star textures. What if I start mucking with the sun? Let's try. Okay, so you can see the sunspots there at the very low temperatures. So she heats up. Oh, you can get some really cool looking visuals now. Okay. White star has the blue star. I'm guessing the blue stars are going to be insanely bright when you start messing with those. I mean, Let's go on space goggles off again. So, for instance, there you go. So that's a blue sun. But look at the luminosity. If I change this, does that actually affect... I want to see if that gets brighter with... Let's double it up. Is that going to make much difference? Okay, so the luminosity doesn't increase the actual blur of the sun even with the space goggles off. Interesting. You can see the whole asteroid belt's going to get pretty scorched over. Look at this. If I press play, everything's going to get glowy. Oh my god. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, wow. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Wow. That's a huge change. Oh, I think the game's gone. Game's crashed. Or is it lagging? No, I think we're okay. Whoa, that was a huge lag spike of stuff. Wow. Okay, but look at that. That is a beautiful set of... Wow. That looks a lot better than what it used to. Look at that. I mean, that's obviously going to... The sun's going to absolutely scorch everything up, but... Wow. Look at the temperature changes between all the objects. All the glows, different temperatures. That is fantastic to look at. Look at that. Wow. That is a beauty. I mean, I really like the way that looks. Wowee. Okay, right. What else is there? So, let's go back to them. That icon's different. I'm sure that main logo's a deeper purple. Oh, I've been looking at it for 8 years at this point. I'm sure that logo is a deeper purple. And I like it. Okay, I'm just looking at the coding at the moment now. The actual programming behind this, they've never shown pictures of the code before as far as I know. But, oh my god, the amount of lines of code and stuff going into this is fantastic. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, well. There's a lot of graphical issues by the looks of things. Oh my god, there's some insane pictures going on in here. Looks like they definitely broke some stuff. The space probes. They look different now. Okay. Oh, so if we look at the actual lineup of all the planets as well. So if we go to chart mode for a second. So look how much different that looks to what it used to. There's a good view of it. Oh, I really like that. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? Venus looks whiter than it used to. Okay. Mars looks more blue. Okay, has Mercury got a bit of an atmosphere going on it now? Pause. Oh, Pluto. What's going on with Pluto? Whoa, what's going on with Pluto? What is all that? Ooh, that doesn't look quite right. Ooh, maybe a bit of a bug with Pluto there. Mercury, how are you doing? Mars. Oh, Mars. I want to say that looks more detailed already. Let's have a closer look at Mars. I want to say that surface texture definitely looks different. Where are we? Labours. There's Mars. So it has a bluer atmosphere now than before. That's interesting. A little too blue, I mean, it's still showing us... interesting. Custom. Mars has definitely got some sort of special colour tuning to it. That's because of this, isn't it? Put it to 0. Oh, okay. Alright. So I go back to simulated. Simulated. So, okay, so if you went to custom, change that back. Interesting. Okay, so Mars has had a little re-look at, but let's actually look underneath the atmosphere and stuff now, because that surface texture, to me, looks pretty updated. Where's the edit button? That's that. So edit is now transform. Or has it always been transform? Ha! But anyway, I think that surface texture definitely looks improved. I do like it. Okay. Looking good. So that's Mars. Okay, everyone. I booted up my modded solar system here, where obviously a lot of the objects have got custom modifications to them. There's a few things in their game files that were changed and stuff, but it looks like already I can see that things were changed. As we can see here, the Neptune has lost the dark spot, negative contrast. That is gone. The Planet 9, that had that as well. That's changed. That's interesting. It looks like Jupiter and Saturn's modded, because they were just banded changes. Okay, so they still look the same. But it looks like if you had anything that had modded dark spots, the negative contrast or tints, it looks like they are now disabled. So I guess there's a challenge for all your modders out there is to find a new way for them to work, I guess. But interesting stuff. Anyways, to the patch notes themselves. So I've got the full list of things here. So there's a change in the interface. Focus on manipulating the universe instead of managing planets. So I know interface system that automatically positions, resizes, and closes panels so you can always see the simulation. Okay. Focus on realism. Making universe look as realistic as possible. So that's just talking about the realistic lighting of the stuns. That's really cool. The way the gas blends in, it mentioned it before, the particles just appear a lot better now. The human scale objects, they now are basically more shiny, to pull it frank. They look better in the lighting, that's really cool. All object properties now support basic math. By typing 3.14 into a property to multiply by pi or divide by 3, that's pretty cool. Move across the surface of a planet with the WASD keys after landing on it. Now that's pretty awesome. Okay, we've got to try that right now. So let's go to Earth. Let's just pause the simulation. Right, so Control C. Or C, sorry. Right, so for now we use the WASD keys. We can actually move. Look at that. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's a lot of planets. Right. Don't know how fast we can move, but we can definitely see what's going on. So can we... Hang on, we actually on the surface? Oh, no, we were on the surface. So there you go. So that's quite good, actually. So now you can get the perfect shot, the perfect view. That's really cool. And yeah, that Earth texture definitely looks different. Like, this is a modded version, so it has been tampered with anyway, so this isn't a good test. But yeah, there you go. So that looks very, very interesting. Okay. So the old custom Neptune doesn't look that bad without the dark spot on it, actually. But yeah, so there's all of that stuff. Let's see what else there was. Light intensity. Black holes now realistically warp the visuals of other black holes instead of blocking any black holes behind them. Okay, black holes are going to be insane now. Interesting. We've updated our data view colours and added more options, including colour blind friendly colour maps and the ability to invert them. That's pretty cool. So that's with the temperature stats and stuff if you want to check that out. So if we were to go to, say, Earth again, surface, press these buttons here. So you can see they look different, don't they? Okay. Ah. Liquid depth. Oh, that's a little crazy. But there you go. So these have been changed. I like the new colours, actually. They look pretty good, actually. Oh, wow. Whoa, what is all this? Whoa, there's like the hidden code of the game. Oh, what's that all about? I'm not sure I'm meant to be seeing that. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, I stupid it. Whoops. Okay. Flight colour map. Oh, look at that. Okay. Show legend. Interesting. No, but this is a test view of the game, so there obviously will be bugs. And that's the whole point of it. They've put it out for everyone to see, have a go with, and obviously report the bugs. If you see any bugs in this, report it to their Discord. And then they obviously can get those removed. Ooh, okay, colour map. Wow. Oh, look at this. There's so many modes. Wow, okay. Surface temperature. I quite like that. That's quite good, actually. Right, there you go. So there's a little view of the surface flow changes there. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Explore the history behind Uranus and Neptune's moons. Now 2 new guides. Ooh, I think we're going to have a look at that right now. Okay, and then the other load of patch notes is known limitations and plan improvements. So galaxies, magnetospheres, background planet atmospheres, pulsar jets, visual still improvements. Well, they're the ones that they're still planning to improve. City lights don't respond to object visibility settings. Okay, so there's just a lot of stuff in the, under the behind the scenes that they're going to change as well. Switched out exoplanet database from the deprecated open catalog to NASA exoplanet archive. Okay, so we have like new things. Updated Kepler 22b exoplanet simulation have a more realistic potential composition. Okay, so they've updated like the exoplanet database in this. That's pretty cool. And there's just a lot of fixes, new simulations, just lots of fixes and stuff, and obviously the experience. But that's all the stuff under the hood. But the stuff that we directly see. Let's go ahead and have a look at that first. So, where we want to go to? Is it guides, isn't it? It's science, history of Neptune. I want to see what this is. Neptune, the 8th planet in our solar system. It's the only planet to be mathematically predicted before its discovery. In 1821, the French astronomer Alexis Bouvard predicted the unexpected change in Uranus's orbit were due to the gravitational pull of an unknown planet. Okay. Between 1845 and 1846, 2 astronomers, John Crouch Adams and Urban Le Verrier, probably saying that wrong, independently computed where Neptune should be based on the change in Uranus's orbit. Le Verrier and Adams both contacted observatories to check their predictions, but Le Verrier's contact, Johann Gottfried Galle at the Berlin Observatory, was more thorough. He observed Neptune near the predicted location on September 23rd, 1846. Despite this, most astronomers agree that both Adams and Le Verrier deserve credit for Neptune's discovery. Okay. While the history of Neptune's discovery is interesting, it also has 60 moons and counting. Let's see how the history of these moons. So, if you see Triton show up and throw everything away. Right. Triton, Neptune's largest moon, has a radius of 78% the size of Earth's moon. It was discovered just 17 days after Neptune by William Lassell. Originally, it was called the satellite of Neptune. The name Triton wasn't suggested until 1880 in the book Astronomy Populare, though the name didn't catch on until the 1930s. Triton orbits in the opposite direction of Neptune, called a retrograde orbit. Size and orbit are evidence that it was likely a dwarf planet captured by Neptune's gravitational pull. Ah, yes. Triton is slowly spiraling towards Neptune and will be ripped apart by Neptune's gravity when it reaches the root limit in about 3.6 billion years. Oh, yes. Good old Triton. Okay, so, oh, hello. A lot further out now. It's that good old Nereid there. It took a century for Neptune's second to be found. The astronomer Gerald Kuiper discovered Nereid at the McDonald Observatory in Texas in 1949, where he had identified Uranus's moon Miranda the previous year. It has one of the most elliptical or oval orbits of any object in the solar system. Likely it is pushed into this orbit when Neptune captured Triton. It's a lot further out. We're getting close now. Is it Protus? I'm going to see Protus at some point. Oh, hello. Neptune's rings were discovered in 1968. Observations from the 1980s first suggested they are incomplete arcs of a fully circular rings like Saturn's, though they are shown as a full rings in Universe Sandbox. Further observations in 2005 showed that Neptune's rings are so unstable that the sun may disappear in as little as 100 years. Ho-ho! Alright, hello. What's next? Got the smaller moons. Okay. Between July and September 1989, the Voyager 2 spacecraft performed a flyby of Neptune that led to the discovery of 6 more moons. Protus, Naiad, Thalassa, Despina, Galactia, and Larissa. These are the really forgotten moons of the solar system, I think, these moons, because they're not really major. Triton's the only real major moon of Neptune. There's not really anything else. So these guys go kind of forgotten, I think. Protus is aptly named after the shape-shifting Greek god. It has multiple flat faces, and it is as large as an object of its density can be without gravity putting it into a sphere. Okay, oh, hello. There's all the really far ones. Astronomers discovered 5 more moons around Neptune between 2002 and 2003. Halimede, Sao, Laomedeia, Neso, and Psamathe. All 5 of these moons are thought to be captured by Neptune since they are tilted and inclined eccentric orbits. They have retrograde orbits, and then some have regular. Okay, I mean they don't orbit in the same direction as Neptune rotates. Oh yes. Okay, there you go. Astronomer discovers Neptune's moon Hippocamp in 2013 by carefully analysing images taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. Hippocamp was likely a piece of Protus that broke off around 4 billion years ago. A simulation showed the 2 moons in the exact same location around that time. Aha. There you go. Ooh. Got 2 more. More recently, a team of astronomers led by Scott Shepherd discovered the 2 smallest moons of Neptune. So you got there, both those ones there. Both moons were spotted in 2021, though it took more than 2 years of observing them to confirm if they were real. So traced back to an observation in 2002, but it was lost before it could be confirmed. Okay, so S 2002 N5, and then an S 2021 N1 is 14 kilometers across. Both of these moons are awaiting names, which were based on the 50 Nereid sea goddesses in Greek mythology. Okay, nice. So there you go. Pretty interesting Neptunian history there for anyone out there. So there you go. Also, if you want to check out the Uranus one, you can do that for yourself as well. But yeah, that should be an interesting. I may have that at my own time actually. But yeah, there you go. So that logo is definitely different. Right, let's actually go to the main solar system again, because I want to check out. Yes, I want to check out the actual textures of the planets in a little closer detail. So first up, I'm going to go to Mercury. Looks like Mercury's atmosphere finally shows, because after all these years, Mercury's atmosphere was never really visible in game. You had to add it yourself. But now, Mercury finally has an atmosphere that shows up. Obviously, I think the colour, I don't think the colour really should be that blue, but I mean, there you go. It still looks good. I like it, and yeah, the fact that it's finally showing it now, that's actually pretty awesome. What about Venus? I think the surface texture of Mercury, I want to say that looks fairly similar. I mean, I think the crater's just a little more deeper, I guess, of Mercury there. Yeah, I think the surface is a lot more deep. Yeah, actually, on second thought, you know, look how the light changes with the craters. It's not all the same. There's not just a single twilight line. It changes because the depth of the craters and stuff. Yeah, that definitely looks a lot better, doesn't it? I like that. Okay, brilliant. I tell you what, next year's size comparison video with these new graphics, that's going to be some seriously looking cool stuff. Okay, right. Venus. So the atmosphere of Venus is a lot whiter than it was in previous updates. Let's have a look underneath. Whoa! Oh, that looks different, doesn't it? That surface texture of Venus. That looks a lot more. Venus is like blue, or like whitish blue clouds now, I want to say. Okay. But I tell you what, that atmosphere, or that surface texture, that looks really good. Oh, glowing hot as well. Ooh. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? I like that. Okay. The updated texture of Venus. Obviously the Earth now. Now, I definitely think that looked different when we looked at it. This is a full look at Earth now. Those city lights, look at that. Yeah, they definitely look better. Oh, yeah. Look at India. Oh, India's got loads. Look at that. Oh, the scroll wheel now lets you go on the planet. Wait, so if I just do that. That's my scroll wheel doing that. Interesting. Oh, so you can sort of go on the surface view with the scroll wheel now. So you can see here as well. Let's just go on the arrow key so I can actually get a lot closer. Obviously, you've got the lower area of China there. That looks really good, actually, doesn't it? Let's have a look at the other side of the world. So we'll look at Europe first. So there you are. Wait, okay, that's a bit annoying. Please don't. Oh, yeah. The scroll wheel, I have to say that's a bit annoying, but okay, we'll have to get used to that. Right, go away. Right, let me just use the arrow keys and the scroll wheel now. Okay, so we can actually really zoom in here. So you can see Paris. Obviously, you've got London here. There's a lot of water in London. I think the UK is a little over flooded. Spain, Italy. Obviously, you've got Greece over here. Got the Middle East region. That's very bright, isn't it? Look at that. Got Africa. Go to South Africa as well. Go to South America. Look at the bottom of the countries down here as well. Look at that. Looking pretty good. Also, you got Brazil as the big country down there. There you go. Also, you got USA. That looks a lot more improved, doesn't it? Look at all the major cities in the USA. That looks good, doesn't it? Mexico as well. Got old Florida at the bottom there. New York State's looking pretty bright over there as well. Obviously, California on this side, also pretty bright. There you go. Obviously, it just shows. It goes to show. Obviously, you can see where the middle area of the USA is way less inhabited than obviously this side. And obviously, you've got California, which is obviously high as well. But yeah, the middle area. Obviously, a lot less people there. I really like the way the grids. You can sort of see the city like grids almost. It's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, there you go. And then lastly, Antarctica. Little frozen over at the moment. And obviously Australia as well. We didn't have a look at that at night. So there it is. Australia, New Zealand. Down here. There's all the main continents. There you go. Looking good. In Australia, obviously a huge country. But look how dark it is. Oh, yeah. A country almost the size of the USA, but it is way less inhabited. There you go. Looking good. So there you go. So that is Earth. And yeah, I want to say, it definitely looks better now. You can also see the Alps as well. Look, you can see the mountains, the higher polar regions. It looks pretty good. So there you go. There's Earth. Obviously, we already saw Mars earlier. I think the gas giants were the same, weren't they? I don't think there's any changes there. But yeah, you can see the asteroid belt names are now all named now, which is pretty cool, as we also saw. Yeah, Jupiter, that looks the same, doesn't it? Yeah. I guess the gas giant textures, I don't think they've changed at all. Let's have just a close look at them all here. Uranus is still way too green for me, I have to say. I mean, my feedback with that would be, I mean, I've been saying it for a while, but, you know, for me, Uranus texture is way too green. I mean, we'll do a quick little look here, but there we go. Let's just lower it down. You know what I do, for anyone who's been around a while. The easiest custom Uranus is simply just do that. And you get something more like this. I mean, obviously, the Uranus, I think, is the one that needs changing the most in my personal feedback. Obviously, these colours are more enhanced, as we know, because obviously the Neptune as well, in theory, should be a lot more pale. But, you know, I always... The Uranus one, to this day, has always been the one that bugged me in the game. It was always been the weirdest one and the one that didn't look quite right for me. I don't know if that's just me being picky, but for me, the Uranus texture was always the one that was always a bit of a mischievous one in my head. But there we go. Other than that, obviously, the Mars with the red surface, but yeah, the bluer atmosphere almost gives it almost purple look. Now, yeah, I'm not sure I'd rate the blue on it. Yeah, Pluto, I think that's just bugged out. Remember, this is a test build, so this is not the final product. So there you go. Now, see, the rest of the stuff is all random textures anyway. How's Sedna's got a nicer redder look to it? Okay, but there you go. Ceres, how does Ceres look? Oh, that Ceres looks a lot better, doesn't it? That's definitely different as well. Look at Ceres. Hello. Oh, Ceres. Go back to Ceres, please. There we go. Right, so I want to say that definitely looks a lot different as well. It looks more detailed. I think a bit of Ceres before was more pixely. I want to say that definitely is more detailed. It's got to be. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Looking good. Brilliant. I like it. So there you go. There is series. So there we go. Let's get everyone lined up again. Actually, one thing I will quickly do is I want to just see, because I want to just confirm it for sure. But this update, I think, is going to change the modding scene once more, because the modding scene's gone through a lot of changes with updates in the past. It looks like we're over, or it looks like the next changing for the modded stuff is inbound. So, for instance, the modded Neptune here, this is the one with the dark spot effect. I've solid it in. You can see immediately the dark spot effect is no longer there. Planet 9, this one was tinted and had a dark spot. That's also been removed. Okay, so it looks like you guys in the modding scene, looks like you got a lot of work ahead to try and find some new cool modded stuff. Oh no! See, the tint's gone. It's completely ruined this one here. Ah, no. But there you go. That's the way it is. So, you know, the change, if they've changed the whole way the visuals and stuff work, you know, it could be a whole new thing to work out with the modding. But okay, interesting to see. We're going to see a lot of the old. Well, that one still works. Hey, it's been ruined a bit, but still. So about all like the Halloween, like the eyeball and stuff. Does that all still work, or they been? No, they've been broken. Oh no, it looks like we've lost some old favourites. How about that one? Oh, that one looks a lot different. Oh wow, I may have to do a full reset of my menu if the whole thing's changed. Oh yeah, some of these are proper. Oh no. There you go. Yeah, we got a lot of wow. Maybe I'll make a whole new menu for this stuff. Oh, look at the brown dwarfs. Oh no, it's broken. The Gasser planets are broken. No. Oh, they were classics. They lasted so many years. Oh, that's a shame. The old coloured brown dwarfs. I tell you what though, look, do the brown dwarfs actually light up stuff now? There you go. Look at that. Let's go into this new simulation because I did want to try that out actually. So, no starlight. We're going to go with just a regular brown dwarf, so we'll go with, obviously, the Gasser planets, because we know they are working brown dwarfs. So, where are we? Okay, so let's go with the one we always liked the most, which was the green one here. So, there you go. Right. Looks, I'll tell you, the brown dwarfs look really good, actually. Look at that. Right, so they don't have, like, a luminosity gauge, but let's see if they do actually emit, like, lights and stuff. Let's just go over random rocky. Place it around Gasser. We'll place them at different intervals and see, do they actually receive lights? Let's go to the closest one. And it does! There you go. That's a feature we've been wanting for years, is brown dwarfs actually emitting light. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. That is a really good feature. Let's turn off all the space goggles. I want to see what the brown dwarf actually... Oh! Even the brown dwarf! Look at the brightness of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's so much better. So now there actually are, like, well, brown dwarf stars. You know, there actually is. Yeah, that's awesome. So there you go. So brown dwarf light. There you are. Brilliant. I'm assuming we can't change the colour of these at all now if we did go to the... Or can we? Hang on. Does that do anything? Oh, well, it changes the light it emits. Interesting. There you go. So the light, you can change the emitted light. Look at all the green dots. Ah. Interesting. Oh, that's okay. But I don't think we can actually change the actual colour of... Or it's slightly... It looks like it's slightly... You can see it slightly changes the colour of it, but it's not visible from the actual game. You can only see it in the menu by the looks of things. Yeah, it doesn't really have a difference when we change it here. But yeah, okay, so you can sort of change it, I guess. Material colours, okay, but no, it'd be good if we could change the actual glow colour. I mean, I think that'd be my feedback there. If we can change the actual light colour, I feel like we should be able to change the glow colour. So obviously you can with the stars, you can change the actual star colour as well, and that obviously changes the light colour. Let's actually get a proper star in a minute as well. But let's just go back to simulated. Right, so how far does this guy emit? Is there like a habitable zone or anything, or no? I don't, because obviously it doesn't. Since it doesn't, I don't think this actually emits temperature. But I tell you, it's still a step in the right direction. How far away can we go? Let's just place some stuff really far. Does it? How luminous does it actually go for? Okay, so these guys are darkness. Yeah, the brown dwarfs are very limited with light, but that's how it should be. They get a bit of light from it, so yeah, seems good to me. Actually, I really like that. That's really cool. Okay, so brown dwarfs finally emitting light. That is great change. The sun itself. So let's just put that in here. So I want to see this. So let's go to custom. Right. Yeah, so that changes the sun's colour. Yeah, we need that effect on the brown dwarfs. Oh, look how cool the green stars look now. Wow. Oh, I really like the yellow star as well. That looks really cool. Oh, next year's size comparison is going to be brilliant. Oh my god, the red. But, oh yeah, they look really good, don't they? Oh yeah, next year's size comparison is going to be awesome with these changes. Oh, I really like the blue. Oh, look at the blue stars. Wow. Okay, we gotta get making some custom systems in this update when it releases, because there's some cool features to work with here. Oh, I really like that. Yeah, they look really cool. The deep blue star. Yeah, that's awesome. So there you go. Star colours. Brilliant. Okay, there you go. Fantastic stuff. I really like that. Okay. And I'll see little brown dwarf solar system there as well. Very cool. That's really, really cool. I really like that. So there we are. What do you guys think of this? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. What we'll do is we'll finish off this preview video today. And then when the full update releases, we'll then go over a full overview of everything in there as well. But honestly, really, really nice job to the Universe Sandbox team for this. They've been working very hard on this for a long time. It has been ages since we've had an update or any sort of word from them as well. So this released, I'm recording this on the last day of November, the 30th. This update, I think it came out at the start of the week. So I'm a little late to the party. I do apologise. Obviously, it's really difficult for me to film during the week. So they released it at a bit of a bad time for me, unfortunately. But oh well. So we're here checking it out. And actually, one last thing as well. The black holes. We didn't check the black holes out. Let's go ahead and plop those in. So they now change. Is that? Oh my god. Okay, right. So black holes between black holes now look different. So let's have a... I think the black holes in general look at... Oh, yeah. Ugh. The bend light. Poor old brown dwarf in the middle of all those guys. Oh, the black holes look so cool. There you go. Oh, these look so much better. Look at that. All the bent light. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that looks really, really cool, actually. I like that. And then these poor guys in the middle here. Looks like the light of the brown dwarf's been bent, but... Oh, press play. Oh, and they're all gone. So they got eaten up. There you go. Very, very nice indeed. Again, yeah, really, really nice job to the team. This looks really, really cool. Yeah, thumbs up from me. I really like it. Can't wait to see it released in full. And yeah, guys, let us know what you think down below in the comments as well, because I'm keen to hear your thoughts on this as well. What's your favourite part of the update? Let me know. But one thing we'll do as well is the satellites. Remember, they had a slight change. Let's spawn a few of them in. Where's Voyager 2? That's my favourite. There we go. So, these guys are a little more shiny now by the looks of the pictures. Because before they were a bit dark and stuff. But yeah, look, you can see they actually... Yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? View. Let's go to... Space helper light. Ooh. Realistic lighting. But yeah, they're a lot more shiny than they used to be. Space goggles off. There you go. So same with all the probes. But that looks good. Where's New Horizons? Whoa, what's happened to New Horizons? Oh my god. So these now get affected by temperature. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if that's the same for all the human objects. I mean, we'll quickly do it now. Place the fresh sun in and then human objects. Random dust cloud. Interesting. Iris looks different. Why is Iris orange? Huh. I think those colours need looking at. Sedna should be more red. Make again, that should have a bit of a red tint to it. Iris though, why is Iris should be more of a white? I don't know why it's orange. It's strange. There you go. But here we are. So let's have a look at these guys. So I wonder if that affects all the probes. They all get heated up, or I don't know. James Webb, Hubble, Parker, Cassini, Voyager 2, Juno. Throw some other human objects in there as well. Roadster. See that the pyramid, the police. Oh, that looks crazy. Look at the pyramid. Wow, glowing pyramid. That looks awesome. There you go. Let's have a proper look at them all. So some of them yes, some of them no. Then see, look how much better they look with the shininess to them. That's so much better than what they used to look like. Because they were so dark before. Voyager 2. Where's Voyager 2? Yeah, look at that. That looks so much better. 1,000 degrees Voyager. That looks so cool. I really like that. Where's the old Tesla? Can we change it to Tesla Glow Hot? Oh, look at the Tesla. It's got shiny wheels. Yeah, that's cool. I really like that. Hey, wasn't there used to be a man in there? Can't remember. Cool. Okay, but there we go. So, enough of me babbling on. If you guys enjoyed this video, let's see if we can go for a 200 likes. Let's see if we can go for a nice big load of likes this one. For the new update, because this is absolutely awesome. Really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, guys, subscribe for more. Help on the journey to 50,000 subscribers as well. Really appreciate all your support as always. And with that all said and done, everybody, make sure you have a great day. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.